Hello, and welcome to Cup2Hook Conversations number 57. And we are starting on time, which is actually a miracle today because, you know, I'm sure many of you are aware of the tropical storm Elsa and all the havoc she has been creating. And we have been getting lots of rain. We've lost power a couple times. Don't know if it's due to weather or accidents hitting poles, but nonetheless, we currently have power and we are on time. So I am happy. So welcome in, everyone. And I am so glad to have all my returning Joy friends coming in with me today. And if you are a new Joy friend, welcome in. It is so good to have you. And I hope that you will enjoy your time with us and you will leave here with a little bit more joy than what you came in with. So we've got a couple folks that are coming in, so we're just going to kind of give it a few minutes. And hello, Miss Denisha. It was so good to see you earlier today on Lisa Ladybird's live. Sorry, I had to scoot off of there. We lost power again, so it's been crazy, but I'm glad we have it now. And welcome, Miss Shirley. Hello. And she has an emoji hand waving. It is good to have everyone here. How are you ladies doing? And so tell me, what is in your cup today? What are you drinking at the current moment? And Denisha says, hi, Shirley. So what am I drinking? I am drinking some ice cold lemonade, yellow lemonade. And I am drinking it in my cup that says promoted to grandma. So as many of you already know, and if you're new, maybe you don't, but I became a grandmother for the first time last November. And so little Miss Violet graced our lives. And so, yeah, I've been promoted to grandma. It's been a while since I've drank out of any of my grandma mugs. And I see the notification popping up for this live. So hopefully everyone's getting it. I know that has been kind of an issue lately that everyone has not been getting their notifications. And I think I know part of the reason why for that, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Denisha says, all is well. Shirley says, coffee. And hello, Denisha. Hello, Nana. How are you today? She says, hello. Denisha says, I am not drinking anything. Need to drink something, my friend. Of course, I'm the pot calling the kettle black. Very few times I don't have a drink handy, so I don't stay as hydrated as I should. Denisha says, oh, get all the notifications. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Denisha says, I will go get something. I just like for you to stay hydrated. Just like we have to keep our hands moisturized and hydrated as our best tool, we have to keep ourselves hydrated so we stay healthy in our best self. Nana says, I will make hot tea. I love that, Nana. Normally, that's what I'm drinking is hot tea, but today I'm drinking lemonade because in spite of all the rain, it's kind of hot and muggy, so I am drinking some cold lemonade, which it's been a while since I've had lemonade, so this is a nice little treat. And Denisha says, hi, Nana. And that's what I love about our Joy friends here. Everyone is so welcoming. So if you are new tonight, just know that you are welcome and accepted, and you can't miss that feeling because everyone will welcome you. They are a wonderful group of people. So besides what's in our cups, what is on your hook this week? What have you been working on? Do you have any finished objects? Nana says, hi, Denny. And Denny says, Massachusetts had rain earlier, and now the sun is shining. I love that. I love summer rains, but I know that this rain that we're getting right now is due to Elsa, and Elsa's not playing very nice. She needs to play nice. But yes, Denisha, I love summer rains, and I love when the sun comes out and you can still smell the smell of rain. Ugh, I love that. Hello, Michelle. She says, hi, Cynthia and everyone. Have the windows open as it's only 70 degrees here. Ooh, I'm loving it. I love it. I love, not only do I love summer rains before, after, and during, I do love it, Michelle, when the weather is just that right bit of temperature that you can open the windows and have that breeze flow through and kind of breathe in that fresh air. I love the outdoors even. I love being in the outdoors. In fact, I keep hinting to Mr. Joyful that for my birthday this year, I would really, really like to have a birthday wish that's kind of been on the horizon for a while now to happen. And that is to get our front porch set back up so that we can just kind of go sit out there and relax and have that fresh breeze come through. We have those kind of windows that you can roll, and wind, and they open and close. And so we can either have them shut or we can have them open. But I would love to be able to sit out there and crochet and have that breeze come through, and then be able to sit out there when it's raining, stay dry, but yet be a part of the sound, the smells, and just, the enjoyment of rain. Hello, Jen. She says, hello, beautiful. I hope that you've had a great day and it was a busy day of work, maybe, if not a busy day of Longmire. Shirley says, I am working on my 2 midwife blankets. Woo woo! Yay! And starting another set of vintage pot holders and dish soap covers. Oh, I love it. I love it. Bree, hello, my friend, my partner. How are you? It is so good to see you. And thank you for the pictures that you sent me. She is also working on a midwife blanket. Woo woo! And she made this beautiful cardi, and I hope it's okay that I share that. But oh, it's so beautiful and colorful, and oh, she did an amazing job. And what joy I got to have by seeing a picture of it. So thank you for sharing. She says, hello, everybody. Denisha says, hi, Bryn, and hi, Jen. She's a poet. Bryn and Jen. And Mimi is here with us. Hello, Mimi. And Jen says, hi there, Denny. Mimi says, oops, hello, Cynthia and everyone. Hugs all. Oh, you guys, take those Mimi hugs. Those are so great. Love them, love them. Thank you, Mimi, for sharing hugs with us. And Jen says, hi, Bree. Shirley says, hey, Jen and Nana. Mimi says, hi, Denny, hugs. Jen says, hi, Shirley. Mimi says, hi, Jen, hugs. Nana says, it is 88 and feels like 94 in Oklahoma City at 6 p.m. Whew, a little warm there, huh? I know my son, who's the Marine, is in Arizona, and he was like, Mom, it's been like 102, 104, 106 here. And he's just like, it's so different from South Carolina weather. So it's been an adjustment, but he is adjusting. Jen says, hi, Mimi. Bree says, hi, Jen. Mimi says, hi, Bree. So again, my point made. I was telling all of our new friends that have come to join us tonight that everyone will always feel accepted when they come in here, because you guys are an amazing group of joy friends and you're always welcoming one another. And I love that. And I love the way that you make everyone feel a part of the Joyful Creations family. So thank you for that. And I hope you new folks are feeling loved. And my returning folks are feeling loved, of course. Of course you are. Jen says, hi, Kathleen. Shirley says, welcome. Mimi. Mimi says, hi, Nana, Kathleen. Bree says, hello, Mimi. Mimi says, hugs. Oh, can you feel those hugs, you guys? There's nothing greater than getting hugs. Thank you, Mimi, for sharing those. And she says, hi, Shirley, hugs. And Michelle says she's drinking Diet Pepsi. Ooh, I love Diet Pepsi. Mare, hello, my sweet friend. How are you? Welcome in tonight. It's so good to have you here. And Mare says, hi, everyone. Bree says, hello, Mare. Mimi says, hello, Mare, and hugs. Shirley says, hi, Mare. Bree says, it's 100 degrees and overcast in Central Texas. I'm melting. It is definitely a little bit on the hot side there. Nana says, hello, Kathleen, and hello, everyone, and has a kitty cat and a smiley face emoji. Mare says, hi, Bree, Kat, Shirley, Cynthia, and Denny. And Mimi has a heart emoji. So again, for all my new folks, I do read off the comments because I have several subscribers. Of course, I don't call them subscribers. I call them joy friends that are blind or have seeing impairment. So I do that to help them out and help them feel included and know what's going on in the conversation. And then also I have many folks that I encourage to come in here and bring a whip and work on it. And so it's hard to crochet or knit or work on whatever your, project of craft choice is if you're watching the live chat. So I will do that for you so you can work on whatever you're doing and just hang out with us. The Paw Ply guys, hello and welcome in. It is such a pleasure to have you here. Hope you leave with a little bit more joy than what you came in with. And my sweet friend Mel is here with us. Hello, Mel. She says, hi, Cynthia. Honey, good night. And Nana says, hello, Daniel. Mimi says, hello, Daniel. Bree says, hi, Daniel. Welcome in. And that is the Paw Ply guys, by the way, for anyone that's new here. I love the fact that not only do we connect with one another and welcome each other, give each other love and hugs, but to me, a person's name is very important. So I love helping new people connect names to channels. Shirley says, did I miss getting the Ephesians beginning today? I didn't get one. No, you did not. And I have a note, you know me. I got many notes for tonight so I can stay on track and on time and on schedule, provided that the power stays on. But I will catch you up with that in just a minute, Shirley. So thank you for asking that, and thank you for your patience. Mimi says, good night, Mel, hugs and sweet dreams. And Mare says, hi, Daniel, and hey, Mel. Roxana, hello, and welcome in. Roxana is with us. Everyone also welcome her as well. And Michelle says, doing a toe on a second sock, almost done. I have respect for you. Many know that I started to make a pair of socks way back when, and I only made one sock. I've not made the other pair or the other sock to complete the pair. Socks are just not my thing, but I will complete that pair. So I have lots of respect for you, Michelle. Denisha says, hi, Mare. Denny says, hi, Mimi. Jen says, hi, Mare, and hi, Mel. Mare says, sorry, chat just jumped up. Hi, Roxanne. And Denny says, hi, Daniel. Jen says, hi, Roxana. Mare says, hey, Jen, I love it, you guys. Isn't this just great? I mean, you can't leave here and not feel like you've been a part of this family and the joy. Oh my gosh, everyone is so amazing and so great. It's why I love Friday nights and I live for Friday nights. I know Daniel was the next one with the comments. I got to go back and find him. He says, hello, everyone in the chat. Mimi says, hello, my sweet Denny. Love you, hugs. Jen says, hi, Daniel. Mel says, hi, Runaway. Hi, Jen and Mimi. Mimi says, hello, Roxana. Mare says, hi, Shirley. Mimi says, hugs. Oh, you guys, stop and take those hugs in. Everybody needs hugs, and Mimi hugs are great. Mimi and Grandma Anna, gotta love those hugs. Love everybody's hugs, but they give some really great, tight squeezing hugs. Mimi says, working on the foot of a pair of socks and a reprieve shawl. Again, Mimi, anyone who does socks has my total respect because that is just not my thing. And the shawl, I love shawls. I'm sure it's beautiful. Denny says, Cynthia, I just showed my granddaughter your yarn. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's quite a wall back there, isn't it? Thank you for sharing it. Mel says, Cynthia, look your friend right here. I only did one side of a sock. I love you, Mel. We're in the sock drudge together. Mare says some buffering. Oh no. Well, okay. So I'm almost caught up on the chat and I can fill you guys in on some things. And I hate that it's buffering, but hopefully it will straighten itself out. Denny says, Chloe said, I guess you don't have too much. Laugh out loud. Well, I'm glad that I justified your little corner of the world with the yarn that you have, that it's not too much. What are friends for, right? Denny says, Mimi lives in Massachusetts as well. Oh, sweet. Mel says, Cynthia, it's impossible for anyone not to feel the joy and love when they are on your live. Oh, thank you. That means so much. I appreciate that, Mel. You're so sweet. Okay, so yes, the weather is crazy here. It has gone from pouring rain to the sun shining to dark clouds and sprinkle rains to knocking the power out. Don't know if all that's from the weather. Don't know if it's from accidents happening. I know that the first time we lost power this week, a car hit a pole and knocked it completely to the ground. And there was literally a live wire flying and hitting the road. And so that was probably just a couple blocks from our house. And then we've lost power a couple times since. So again, don't know if it's accidents happening or, the weather. So hopefully the power will stay on. I was on a live earlier today with Lisa Ladybird and lost power. So hopefully we'll make it through the night. I will do my best because unfortunately, I can't control the weather and I can't control the electricity. So we'll just do what we can. Denny says, Mel, I so agree. Oh, thank you, ladies. Y'all are so great. I'm telling you what, my heart is just filled with so much love and warmth right now. Mimi says, yes, 45 minutes from Denny. That's so amazing. You guys can connect. I love it. I love it. I love it. Bree says there is never too much yarn. Totally impossible. See, that's why I love you guys. We just constantly lift one another up, right? Can never have too much yarn. Denny says, Bree, shh, my granddaughter just gave me a reprieve. Mimi says, yes, we've had horrible rain showers and thunderstorms for a few days now. Sky is clear for now. Hello, Cynthia, and welcome in. She says, hello from Too Hot, Colorado. Colorado is one of those states, though, that I just want to just take in some of the scenery and look at. So one day, but for now, you just love and enjoy it for me. Mel says, yes, Denny, her joy is just contagious. When I'm on her live, I just feel so happy. It's unexplainable. Oh, you guys, you are just the best. You really are. How can a girl not feel loved by you guys? You know what? You're the one who brings it out in me. It's the company that I keep, and you are that company. And so I am just emulating what you guys are reflecting to me. So thank you, thank you. Mare says, how nice to live close to other yarn lovers, right? Right? And I have one that I have just found, and I cannot wait to meet her. And we'll be talking about her again in a minute because she had a special day this week. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Um, Jen says, hi, Cynthia, to the other Cynthia. And Denny says, Mimi and I are hoping to get together one day. Oh, how exciting. I love it. I love it. You guys will have to do a video, a meet and greet. Mimi says, yes, it is, Mayor. And soon I hope Denny and I can get together. Mimi says, soon, I hope. Cynthia says, hi, Jen. Mel says, it's been raining in my country as well. Lots of showers and thunder. Denny says, Mimi, exactly. Shirley says, stop and see me if you ever get to Southeast Colorado. Well, you know it. You know it. I will be telling everybody where I'm going, and hopefully on that journey, Mr. Joyful and I will get to see and meet many of you in person, even though we already have these amazing friendships. So, absolutely. Cynthia says it's 107 here at the moment. Ick. Oh, wow. Bless your heart. Ah. Mare says, so cool, Denny and Kat. Yes. It'll be great that they get together. Okay, so let me move on. So I've told you a little bit about the power. So if anything goes crazy, hopefully it's just the power. Because I know last Friday on our Cup to Hook conversation, YouTube did an update, or I don't know. They came in and something just happened to my live, and it just went like a 4th of July explosion. But anyway, so hopefully we'll get through this and get through movie night later on. So I said that there is a new joy friend, yarn lover, as Miss Mayer put it, that lives close to me, and I'm eager to meet her and hope to very soon one day. But in the meantime, she had a birthday on Monday. So I hope everyone had an opportunity to go over to the birthday video that I put out for her on Monday. And it was Tasha from Tasha's Crochet Creations. And you guys, she does a lot of charity work. Like, I am so excited and so pumped to connect with her because I have a lot of different future collabs that are going to be happening. And what better way than to give back to your local charities? And so I am really excited about that. But Tasha has a big heart. And so I just cannot wait to connect with her. I also learned just the other day that we had another birthday this week, and I didn't know about it in time to get a video out. So I hope that everyone will wish this person a happy birthday on this video here, and I will try to connect with them and share this video with them so that they can see the birthday wishes. But Miss Margaret from Native Wind had a birthday on Wednesday, July the 7th. So please just kind of give her some birthday cheer in the comments if you can. And that way we can, get her connected with this video and just read about all the love and birthday joy that you guys have shared with her. Let's see. Let me back up and read some of these chats real quick. Nana says, our youth group is going to Colorado, I think to Durango. Oh, wow, that is exciting. Oh, my gosh. I do miss being a youth minister. I love the trips. I'm not going to lie. But I love the kids, too. Don't get me wrong. And I love the Lord. But, oh, wow, that is so exciting. Good for them. Good for them. I'm so glad to see young people still connecting in church groups. It's not something that happens as often today as it did in my kids' time and in my time. And so that's exciting. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing that, Nana. Cynthia says, Durango is beautiful. And Nana says, so sorry, Cynthia. Not so sure what that comment was from. Bree says, you better make it to Texas. Of course. Of course, of course. I will return there someday. I have been to Texas twice, as a matter of fact. Actually, I've been to Texas more than that. I've been to Texas twice when I was a young girl through church activities. And then I went to Texas once or twice. I can't remember. It's been a while back. Either once or twice when I was a Mary Kay consultant. Because that's where we had all of our, our big shows at. So convention's the name, not show, convention. So I've been to Texas a couple times, but you betcha, Bree, you know it. Roxana says, must scoot, night all. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with us for a minute. And I do hope that you received a little bit of love and joy while you were here, and can't wait to see you again on the next live. Hugs, my friend. Hugs, hugs. Nana says, don't forget, thumbs up. Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate all the thummies. Denny says, I have met Diana, and she's from Massachusetts. I did not know that. Small world. Mimi says, Kerplooey, buffering off and on. Oh, that makes me sad. Well, try to stay with me. I appreciate it. Trying to find back where I was in the chat. Mimi says, Diana Griffiths, yes, close to Denny and I. That is fantastic. You guys can meet up. Mel says, I did send my wishes to her. Hope she had a wonderful one. Oh, thank you, Mel. Jen says, bye, Roxana. Shirley says, good night, Roxanne. Mimi says, good night, Roxana. Sweet dreams. Nana says, happy birthday, Margaret. Oh, thank you. Mimi says, happy birthday, Margaret. Enjoy. Mel says, happy birthday, Miss Margaret. Hope you have a wonderful and joy-filled one. Love it. Bree says, birthday wishes and huggles. Oh, I love it. Native Win. Love the channel name, right? And going to go sub as soon as possible. Yay. Jen says, our youth group is going to the Ark in Kentucky. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, Jen. Denny says, happy birthday, Margaret. And Jen, that's too cool, right? Nana says, Cynthia's temp is 107 where she is at. Why, sorry. Oh, just because it's hot. According to my son, that kind of heat is different from the heat we have. And I know what the heat we have with humidity is, but he says it's more of a dry heat. And so that's what I meant by that. Mare says, happy birthday to you, Margaret. Happy birthday to you, dear. Oh, that's so sweet. And she has a heart emoji and a smiley face emoji. Bree says, I can so see you as a Mary Kay beauty consultant. Oops, I lost my thing. Let's see. Where'd it go? Trying to find Bree back. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Cynthia says, gotta run. Well, Cynthia, thank you for coming in and joining us. I hope that you have received a little bit of love and cheer and joy while you were here. She says, happy birthday, Margaret. Thank you guys all for wishing Margaret a happy birthday. Bree says, really cool, Jen. Denny says, bye, Cynthia. Hello, sweet Carrie. You guys, Carrie's here. Carrie, I hope you stay for just a minute because I have an announcement to make. Carrie says, hi, y'all, and she has a little waving hand emoji. Bree says, I hit the wrong button. Okay. And Jen says, bye, Cynthia Larson. And Jen says, hi, Carrie. Nana says, our family wants to see the Ark in Kentucky and the Creation Museum out by Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Yes, I would like to do that. And somewhere in Tennessee, there's also the 10 Commandments on the side of a mountain. I want to see that. Denny says, I'm still here. Carrie says, hi, Jen. Nana says, hello, sweet Carrie. And Denny says, hi, Carrie. Okay, so finishing up real quick. So we listed our birthdays for this week was Tasha on Monday, July the 5th, and Margaret with Native Win on Wednesday, July the 7th. Be looking for birthday videos next week because we have Tiffany Lang has a birthday on Tuesday the 13th, and Diane Dorrance has a birthday on Wednesday the 14th. So both of those videos are done and uploaded and ready for those ladies' special day. So please be sure to go over and wish them a happy birthday. All right. So there's no question for the night. And the reason that is we will not be doing questions on Friday nights anymore because I'm going to move that question from Cup to Hook Conversation to Saturday mornings, where I have the pleasure and the honor of working on a collab live every Saturday morning with Carrie from Carrie the Yarny Elephant and Bree from Bree's Little Yarn Corner. And so, yeah, so we're going to move our question to there so we can have a little bit of a topic conversation going on. And so if you want to know what tonight's question would have been, come see us in the morning. So we will be going live. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is my time. So that's 8 o'clock Bree's time, and that's 6 o'clock in the morning West Coast time for Carrie. So whew, what a great lady to go on that early. But anyway, so come join us. We'll be so excited to have you. And then I usually stay on about an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I scoot boot off of there because Saturdays are my, Mr. Joyful Date Day. And so we just, sometimes we're lazy, sometimes we go somewhere. And so when I scoot off, Carrie would love to have anyone that wants to come up on the panel come up and hang out. So yeah, come check us out in the morning. All right. And we've got Nana and Denny and Bree all saying hello to Carrie. Mel says, bless night, Cynthia Larson. And Carrie says, hi, Kathy. Hi, Denny. Mel says, hi, Carrie. Carrie says, hi, Mel. Okay. So this past Monday, July 5th, was the deadline to have all the pictures in for the Longmire blanket. Well, I told everyone that, I try to be open, flexible, fair, always and foremost, because after all, I'm about spreading joy, being joy. So I have extended that deadline for a couple people to give them just a little bit more time to get their things in. So if you can try to have all the pictures to me by Wednesday, July the 14th, then I can get the rest of that video put together, and hopefully it can air on Thursday, July 15th. I know on the 16th of July, we were going to announce our Longmire winner. But if you'll bear with me and allow me to work with those folks, because you guys, we worked hard and long on that blanket, and it is a rather big project. So I understand that, some time may be needed to finish up, and these people are so worthy of getting that time. So I'm going to move the drawing to July 23rd. So that's just putting it off 1 week, but that's giving them an opportunity to try and get all their pictures into me by the 15th. So I appreciate that understanding, that patience, and that cooperation so that they can kind of have a little bit more of a stress-free time to finish up their project and not just have to feel like they're grinding it out, that they can actually enjoy it. So I wanted to just share that with you. Another important thing that I want to share is Christmas in July. I don't know how many of you, I hope all of you have in one way or another participated in the Christmas in July Fairies event. It started last Thursday on July 1st. It runs through midnight of July 14th. And then on the 15th, everyone who chose to be a fairy will come back and draw a winner's name. And they will send that name on to Dana to enter into a drawing for July 25th for the grand prize. Some fairies are giving their semifinalists a gift and some are not. I will be, so sometime on July 15th, I don't know when, but sometime on that day, I will do a video and draw my semifinalists, and I will kind of show what's going out to them. So excited for that. But the thing is there's been kind of a Grinch that's come in and messed with a lot of the fairies who have participated this year. And so this is the dilemma. If you copy and pasted a comment from one video to the other, which we've all done, I have. In fact, I was somewhat doing that, trying to answer everyone who was commenting on my fairy video. YouTube has flagged them. They've flagged all those comments and considered them spam, and they've even deleted some of those comments. Also, because of the uprise in the subscriber count, if you were new and subscribed so that you could be entered into the giveaway, YouTube has also deleted your subscription. Some of you have said, oh my gosh, I'm not getting notifications from you. So this is what I want you to take from this part of the video. One, go to your subscriber icon on my page on your device. And the first thing I would recommend you doing is unsubscribing. That's right. I'm asking you to unsubscribe. And then resubscribe so that hopefully it will refresh your, subscription, but then go and hit that all notification again, because sometimes it just needs to be refreshed. I also know that if it's been a while, and I don't know what the time frame is, but I've come to learn in talking with a representative from YouTube and other YouTubers that if it's been a minute since you've actually visited a channel, YouTube will automatically delete you from that channel. Even though you've chosen not to unsubscribe, they have unsubscribed you. So just to make sure that you're, in all the qualifications for the giveaway and you are receiving all notifications, you might want to just kind of refresh everything. Just unsubscribe and subscribe again and make sure that the proper notification bell that's perfect for you has been selected. I do apologize for all of that. I also apologize that I have quit responding to the comments. It doesn't mean I'm not going to, but I am waiting until July 15th to respond to them because I don't want to be a part of YouTube unsubscribing y'all from that. I do plan on putting out a fresh video sometime this weekend, just kind of reiterating what I've just shared. And I'm going to give you an opportunity in that video just to give me a thumbs up that lets me know that you've refreshed your channel. So if on the day I go to draw the winner and I don't see you subscribe to my channel, I can always go back to that video and refer to whether or not I got a thumbs up from you. And you definitely want to make sure you're subscribed because I do have kind of a sneaky peek giveaway going on next week and then a couple others following. So you don't want to miss out on any of those. But enough of that. I'm going to check the comment section and see what you guys are saying, and then we'll move on to the next little bit of information. Okay. Carrie says, hi, Mel. Hi, Bree. Didn't see it. Mimi says, hello, Carrie. Hugs. Sweet Mimi hugs. And Carrie says, hi, Kathy. Bree says, Yours is the best hands down video. Thank you. She's talking about my Christmas in July video. I'll tell you what made it great was Mr. Joyful coming on in the Santa suit, and y'all, it was hot, 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 hot. And he was such a good sport. So he made it. It was all him. Thank you, Bree. Hello, Trisha. She says, phew, I made it. Hi, everyone. Hello, Trisha. I'm so glad you're here with us. And Denny says, I am loving all the different videos. That was my favorite part last year. And I've been kind of selective this year. I would go around and look at them because, you know, as a fairy, we can't participate, and that's fine. And I think that's fair. But I like to, you know, kind of say, hello, fellow fairy, coming by to sprinkle some joy. But I'm scared to do that because, again, it'll look like a copy paste comment. And I would not want YouTube to pick that up as spam and cancel out those subscriptions for that content creator who is being a fairy. So it's just kind of crazy right now what's going on. And we just have to stick together, not let it steal our joy, and just keep on fairying through and sprinkling fairy dust and joy. But yes, Jenny, I love watching all the different videos. Absolutely. Jen says, hi, Trisha. Trisha says, hi, Jen. Mel says, hi, Trisha. And Trisha has loving heart or loving smiley face emojis. Trisha says, hi, Mel. And Trisha says, I've been debating being a fairy, still thinking about it. It is so much fun. Do not let what is happening with YouTube deter you. And also, while I'm on the subject, you know, I just want to just put out there and be a verbal advocate for Dana. This has nothing to do with Dana. Dana has no fault in what's happening. And she is still a brilliant genius that has brought this fabulous idea together that has connected all of us in a community that was already connected and in a community that already supported one another. And so this is a ton of fun. So yes, I encourage anyone to be a part of it, whether you are a fairy or whether you are a contestant. It is fun, and oh my gosh, where else can you just feel the love? So yay to Dana, yay to everyone that's a fairy, and yay to everyone that is a contestant, because either way, it has brought us all even closer than this close-knit community already was and is. It is not past tense. So yes, I hope you'll consider being a fairy, Trisha. All right, a little shout out on our movie night last week. Miss Roseanne Alexander was our little weekly giveaway winner. And so she did an excellent, excellent job. She got a lot of questions right. A lot of people got a lot of questions right, but she got in there with the correct answer first on many of them. So congratulations to her. And I look forward to whoever is going to win tonight. I'm so excited. Mr. Joyful is working on that, you know, spotlight question. So who knows what it's going to be? We'll find out at the end of movie night. If you're not aware of what movie night is, I do encourage you to come join us, whether you participate and play the trivia or not. If you've not watched the shows, you don't know anything about what's going on with Call the Midwife, and you want to just have fun for fun, I've had several people in the past with Longmire and even with Call the Midwife that just guess at the answers. They're multiple choice and true and false. There are a couple bonus questions in there that you have to know the answer to, but if you don't know the answer, that's okay. But I mean, oh my gosh, you know, have fun in guessing the multiple choice or the true and false. You never know. You might earn points. Points will earn you opportunities to win giveaways. And so I'm excited. There are a few little tweaks that will be made to the rules, and we'll discuss that during movie night. But if you don't want to come play the trivia, come hang out with us and be sure and bring a project and work on a project and just listen in. We're goofy, we're crazy, we're silly, and above all else, we have fun. And so come be a part of that. Let's see. Saturday shout outs this past week. I chose to specifically pick channels for last week that either did not have hardly any content or had not put out content in a while, because I don't know what their story is. I don't know where they're at in their life journey and why there has been little content or why there's been such a gap in between their content. But nonetheless, I just wanted to give them a shout out because they are still great channels. And the first one was Jamie's Hooked, and she started her YouTube channel in April of 2019, and she is from Texas. So some of you guys, you can connect, you Texas folks. The second shout out was to the Yarn Parlor. I have really enjoyed her channel, and she is one that has not put out content in a while. I don't know if she has a different channel or, if she's, busy. She's done a lot of moving. She began her channel in January of 2016. Her name is Allison, and Allison originally was from Israel, and she moved from Israel to Hawaii. And then at some point in time, she also was in New York City in fashion. But anyway, so now I think she's in Israel now. So let me correct that. I said she was in Israel and moved to Hawaii. She moved to Israel from Hawaii, but before she was in Hawaii, she lived in New York City doing fashion. And so her last video that she put out was in 2017, which has been a good minute. Again, I don't know if she's got a different channel now, but I really enjoyed a lot of her videos. And the last person that I did a shout out for was Cass Eye Catchers, who is Catherine Noel. She started her channel in March of 2016. She is from Belgium, and she does all kinds of crafts, but she has this quirky personality, and I was just drawn into her, and so definitely wanted to share her. And of course, tomorrow there will be new shout outs, so be sure and check them out. I have dropped a link in the description box below to my Christmas in July video, and I know that I said only one comment would count, but unfortunately, due to what has happened, and YouTube has literally unsubscribed all of my new subscribers that came to my channel through the Christmas in July fairy, because when I put that video out at midnight on July 1st, I had 794 subscribers, and that's exactly where my subscriber count is at this current moment. So again, I apologize to anyone who joined. All I can ask you is to rejoin, and I have to kind of tweak the rule a little bit and tell you that maybe perhaps you might want to add a new comment, especially if you pasted and did a copy and paste comment. But that way, so your comments count, because what fun is it to give away if you didn't have a chance? You can't win what you don't have a chance at. And so anyway, also in the description box is a link to Tasha's birthday video. So if you did not get an opportunity earlier this week to wish her a happy birthday, please scoot over there and just give her some birthday cheer. And I again appreciate everyone wishing Margaret a happy birthday in this video. I will make sure that she is aware of it. Denisha has a smiley face emoji and says, I'm playing Uno with my family. Love it. I love board games. I love card games, and I love playing with family. So yay to you, Denny. Jen says, Denny, am I winning? Carrie says, hi, Trisha. Jen says, what are those channel names? They are Jamie's Hooked, The Yarn Parlor, and Cass, CATH', Eye Catchers. like eye catchers. And of course, their links are listed in the description box of the Saturday shout out video from July 3rd. Denny says, Jen, I don't think so. Okay, so I have something I want to show you. I've not told y'all what's on my hook. There has been a lot on my hook. I'm not going to show everything because it is the midwife blankets, and I am so close to having all 3 completed. So one of them is completely completed, and I'm going to show it to you now. The Born in Love, which is the one that is done like a mile a minute blanket, is almost done. And the Blocks of Love blanket, which is the granny square one, is about halfway done. So I'm hoping by next week I can show you both of those in their entirety. I can tell you, because some of you have asked me when the border for the classic blanket, which is the one I have done, will come out. And now that everything is done, I can tell you that that video will not air until the first Monday in September. So if you need that border, you've gone ahead and finished yours, because remember, we're only doing a section per week, because I don't expect everyone to take a project and just go boom. It's meant to do in accordance to all the other whips you have going on currently in your life. So it's meant to be broke up in small segments. But if you need that border and the instructions, please feel free to reach out to me in email, and we can either, I can download the written pattern for you in email, or we can talk about it over the phone and exchange phone numbers. But my email and all my contact information is listed on the About page of my channel. All right. So hopefully I will have Born in Love and Blocks of Love to show you in its entirety next week. If not, I will show you what I have done. But let's take a look at the classic blanket that is completely finished. And I'm in love with it. It's beautiful. And I'm going to actually stand up so that you can see it better. All right. Oh my gosh. Can you see the border? I just love it. It looks so good. I'm not very tall, sorry. But that is it. And those of you that are new, this is in accordance to our movie night that happens on Friday nights. We have tutorials that have projects that match our movies on Mondays under Fun Day Monday. And we have 3 small baby blankets going on right now. We've got the classic, which is this one here. We've got one that's done as a mile a minute blanket, and it has the classic pattern that you see here, butterflies and dragonflies. And then we have the Blocks of Love baby blanket that is done in granny squares that also has the classic pattern that you see here, butterflies and dragonflies and puffed hearts. So anyway, so how exciting. And I ended up having enough of that yarn left over that I plan on trying to make some kind of lovey to go with it. I am going to make one. I just haven't decided if I'm going to do it as a tutorial. So let me know if you're even interested, and maybe that will help me make the decision. But I'm going to create a baby sweater that will incorporate the classic midwife pattern in the baby sweater. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then, either drop me a comment in the live chat now or in the replay, and that will help me make a decision when I go to make that, if I'm just going to do it for fun or if I will actually consider it as a tutorial. Looking at the Born in Love blanket and where I'm at now, it looks like that blanket should be completed in its entirety somewhere between the beginning and end of September. The Blocks of Love blanket will take a little bit longer just because we are, again, doing it in small segments. And there's 5 granny squares going across the width of that. And so I haven't done enough of it to figure out the timeline for it, but I know that it will at least go through September, if not October. So from basically September till next April, which is what it's going to take us to get through the Call the Midwife, we'll have some time that we can throw in some other projects. I do know that we're going to do a Call the Midwife shawl, and there will be options for you to do your shawl as the classic pattern, the butterfly, or the dragonfly. So I'm working on that as soon as I get these blankets finished. And then, of course, if you want to have a baby sweater done, and again, that can be done with the classic butterfly or dragonfly. You just have to change up the pattern. But let me know if you have any other ideas. If someone has an idea that they would like to possibly do the tutorial for, let me know, and I'll get you linked over to our Call the Midwife friends, and they'll know to look for that tutorial on your channel. So yeah, fun, fun, fun. Nana says awesome and thumbs up. Jen has a smiley face with the tongue sticking out and says Denny. And Denny says, that's pretty. Thank you, Denny. And Trisha says, ooh, love the border. Oh, thank you. You can make that border smaller if you want. You don't have to do it as wide as I did. I'll be honest, I almost contemplated making it wider, believe it or not. And I may on the Born in Love, because it's the exact same border that I plan on putting on that. But these are V-stitches. And I added one extra row of double crochet right there as well. And I do know that on the Born in Love, there will be 3 rows of the double crochet. And I'm thinking about even doing 5 rows of the V-stitches before the scallops, or whatever you want to call them. Some people call them shells, some call them scallops, some call them fans. In this particular tutorial, I call them scallops. But anyway, you can do just 1 row of double crochets and 1 row of V-stitches and then do your scallops. So it's entirely up to you. Again, any tutorial that I do is just kind of a suggestion and a guide. You are your own joyful creator. So as the designer of your projects, you know, always put your input in and go with what feels right for you. So yeah, but thank you, Trisha. And Jen says, oh, wow, nice. Thank you, Jen. Mel says, wow, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Mel. Carrie has a heart emoji. Jen says, how big is that? I did measure it, and I believe it's 36 inches by 36 inches. But I will double check on that and let you know. But I'm pretty sure, actually the body before I added the border was 36 by 36. So it's a little bit bigger than that. But I tell you what, I will measure in between this and movie night, and I'll have those dimensions for you when we go into movie night. Okay. Carrie says, beautiful. Oh, I missed that a minute ago, Carrie, when I saw the heart emoji. I missed the beautiful and then the heart. So Carrie says beautiful and the heart emoji. Thank you, Carrie. Denny says, Jen, you'll probably win the next hand. I love it. I love it. They're playing Uno. Shirley says, I love the border. Thank you, Shirley. Jen says, yes, Denny, I am ready. Uno. Jen says, yes, interested in sweater. Okay. Mel says, I'm interested to see it in a tutorial, please. Oh, thank you. Well, that settles it then. We'll make a baby sweater, and then you can choose whichever pattern you want to incorporate in that sweater. So I will start working on that as soon as I finish these blankets. So it'll probably be in about 2 weeks. I will get that started. And I'm just going to wait until I have it all completed and all the tutorials done so that, one, I can tell you how much yarn. In the end, on this blanket, I ended up using 2.5 skeins of yarn. And those skeins were about 7 ounces. So just off the top of my head, probably like 400 and something yards. Let me see if I can. I do have one here. Oh, excuse me, they were 6 ounces. But they had 460 yards in them. So probably close to about 1,100 to 1,200 yards is about what it took, which is about average for my baby blankets when I normally make them. I always try to make sure I have about 1,200 yards when I make a baby blanket. So, and then of course I always try to get a little bit of extra now. Before I used to always try to do like a beanie and booty set and maybe sometimes a sweater with it. But now that Mayor has got me in love with loveys, then I also like to try and include a lovey. So I always get a little bit more yarn. But anyway. Denny says, Jen, woohoo. And Jen says, yes, I knew it. Jen says, okay, awesome. Jen says, no worries, talking about the dimensions. Carrie says, Jason just got home. I'm not sure what that says, BBLAB. But if that means that you have to go, I love you, Carrie. Hope you're coming back from movie night. All right. Well, I have gone through all of my notes. Don't think that there's anything other significant. I've got a Crochet Society unboxing coming out next week. Hope you can check that out. And then all the usual stuff. And I tell you what, those angel stories have been amazing. Thank you, Bree, again for sharing that book. It has been awesome. And I actually, this afternoon, worked on the story for next Tuesday. Chill bumps, goosebumps. Great stories, great stories. Well, it is coming up on 8 o'clock. If not, yep, it's 8:03. So I'm going to get off here on time so we can start our movie night on time. And of course, before we go, we've got to have a joy basket moment. And again, this is a little devotional. So if this is not for you, then I completely understand. And I'm going to give you the option to go ahead and sign off and say goodnight. If it is, then if you want to hang around for a minute to have this little joy basket moment, then we'll get that done and then we'll say goodnight. But in case you're heading out right now, I just want to say good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And hugs, hugs, hugs. I do hope that you are leaving here with a little bit more joy than what you came in with. And if you're not busy in an hour, come join us for movie night. All right? I love you guys. For those of you that are staying, our joy basket moment is titled Listen and Obey. And the scripture that they're sharing comes from Luke chapter 11, verse 28. And it says, blessed rather are those who hear the word of God and obey it. How can we call Jesus our King if we do not obey what he says? What good is it to know the scriptures if we do not follow their teachings? Out of our great love for Jesus and our devotion to him, we must study the word of God. We should take it to heart and live our lives based on its message. If anyone has the answers and knows the truth, yet they choose to live otherwise, how can their lives be blessed? They have regarded their own wisdom as superior to God's. Those who listen to the word of God and also obey it will experience God's blessings because they are choosing the wiser path. Lord, incline our ears to hear your truth. Give us understanding as we study your word. As we go forward through life, we pray that you will help us to be obedient to the instructions that we have learned and received. May we walk in love toward you and others. What is an example of being obedient to God's word look like to you in your life? All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, for coming and hanging out with me. I have enjoyed it, and I am excited about movie night. So, yeah, hopefully you'll come join us. If not, I will catch you next Friday, hopefully maybe in another video on someone else's channel or one of mine throughout the week. Definitely come check out the Morning Joy blogs if, morning devotions are your thing. We're learning so much. God has just been so great to inspire us and just remind us how loved we are and that we are his children, and he truly cares about us and wants to definitely encourage us to live every day at its best and get the most out of it and definitely find our everyday joy. Well, I can work on that, Jen. Jen says, oh, yes, I want a lovey too to match. So I can work on that. Carrie says, be back in a bit. Love you, Carrie. Nana says, gotta go. Bye. Bye, Nana. Hugs, hugs, hugs. And Mel says, bye, Nana. Shirley says, have a great weekend. Mary says, take care, everyone. Yes, yes, take care. Hugs, hugs. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.